talk.
For a minute.
What are you saying though? What are you saying?
How you doing? This is Lessons for Life 24/7. There
What do people call you, man?
Yeah, what? My name's Julian.
Julian.
But yeah, Lessons for Life 24/7. And we've had a good Sunday. Had a nice chat with William.
William Wallace.
Freedom.
William Wallace, yeah.
He was killed just over there.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
What, just over there?
Yeah, near the Marble Arch.
I swear he got chopped up in pieces.
That's
and
right.
everybody had been every
hung,
corner of
drawn,
the
and
UK.
yeah, that's right.
So what questions you got for my man then?
Oh no,
Let's
just
do an
just that,
interview
how long you
with the main man, Julian.
Actually,
interview
normally
with you,
I'm
man.
doing the interviewing. So yeah, you could.
So what's your goal for your channel?
The goal for the channel is funny, as blackdunya was just saying, people start chasing the fame. It's so hard not to do something for the views. We all set out with a good intention, and we say, I'm just going to document the truth and give my opinion. But then when I chat to one person for 20 minutes and it gets 10 views, and I chat to another individual and it gets 2,000 views, I will be more drawn to talking to those individuals, and then you end up just being sensational.
That's right, yeah.
I chatted to Omar, aka Rat Boy, which is not a nickname that I approve of. But
I think there's so many rats in this park.
Well,
right.
Yeah,
it's not just him.
Yeah,
There's so many rats in this park.
But
Rats in the park and online as well.
Yeah.
Online, offline.
But he's a guy that a lot of people hate, gets a lot of negative comments. But I had a few chats with him, and I think I brought something out that other people had never brought out, because they just wanted to antagonise him, and you know, it's an interesting video if someone kicks off and has a fight.
It was a good video, man. Good chat, man.
Yeah,
Look much civilised there.
Yeah, people criticise me for saying, "Oh, why did you speak to him?" But I'll speak to anyone, and I think in his heart he's a good guy who has been provoked. I'm not saying I agree with everything he's ever done or everything he's ever said. And we've all got a good.
Yeah, right.
We've all got a good and a bad side, and I hope we can just focus on the positive. Obviously, it was a tragedy on Friday, and that bad news has been a hot topic today. A lot of people have been talking about what happened in New Zealand, and around 2 o'clock or so today there was a communal prayer, and the Muslims prayed together to acknowledge what had happened in New Zealand, and it went without any heckling. Everyone respected it. It was one of those moments where I think people, Christian, Muslim, non-Muslim or non-religious, all sort of acknowledged that, well, we're all human beings, and we have to remember that first and foremost. So that is the message of my channel. Whether that comes through, I've got a few crazy videos on there as well. I like to have a laugh.
You've been vlogging for a long time.
I've been only really trying with it for the last year or so. I made a few videos when I went to Iran almost 2 years ago, but I didn't have the right
They let you have
equipment.
The camera there.
Yeah, you know what they did? Iran was very open and welcoming. Although I could only go on my Irish passport.
Muta,
I didn't go on my. Was that Mutai?
Muta.
Oh, Muta, no, I didn't engage in the temporary marriage.
No.
Or the permanent marriage. Neither.
Permanent is encouraged, isn't it? But the Muta thing is AKA prostitution. You get
well,
I've heard of that.
Gets no, Iran was amazing, but a British citizen can only go to Iran on a tourist visa, and they'd have to be with a group the whole time. I went on an Irish passport, which meant I was free to roam the country and meet the people. And I think being an Irish citizen. What happens if you go on a British passport? What's that?
What happens
if you go on a British passport? You have to be part of a tour group, and you have to be with a guide all the time. And because Britain has tried to overthrow the government of Iran several times in the last few hundred years.
Okay, all right.
Fairly reasonable.
Yeah. So you know. And funny enough, the British embassy in Iran, in Tehran, although closed down now, was on a road called Winston Churchill Street. But in 1981, they renamed the street Bobby Sands Street.
Winston Churchill is a pagan still.
Yeah. Well, Bobby Sands being an Irish hunger striker who died on hunger strike protesting the British government and conditions in prison. So being Irish or an Irish citizen is perhaps more welcomed in Iran than being British. But look, people are people, and not everyone in Iran agrees with their government, and the most people I met in Iran would accept you as a human being, whether you're British, Irish, or
Were you from Ireland?
My family from Ireland, so I've got dual nationality, British and Irish.
The outcome, because most of the Irish people mostly are open-minded.
I hope that they are.
It's still generalising on a positive note, but
you probably know, because you've met Irish people over here that have left their country. If you leave Ireland, you have to be open-minded, right? And I'm generalising here, but small-minded people stay at home.
When you're travelling, that's what.
Yeah, travel broadens the mind.
That's true. Should do anyway.
Yeah.
So what's the agenda with the channel, man?
Well, the agenda. No hidden agenda. Get as famous as I can. And make lots of money. Yeah, look, man. We all like to say that we want to just do good and be good. There's lots of virtue signalling that goes on. You know, if you want to do a good deed, do it in private.
That's 100% right.
This is a project for me.
For publicity.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's Islamically.
This is something I'm working on. It's good. It's good to have a goal. It's good to have a project, and I'm building with it. I'm creating.
Good, like,
oh, thank you. Look, I know you guys have a very well established channel that's doing really well. So I'll follow your advice and your lead, mate.
Good times.
Yeah. Nice one.
I'm not the one who's running that channel, by the way.
No, but I know you're associated with it and you contribute to it. So.
Yeah.
But guys, I'm gonna get on the road.
Sound, mate.
Thank you very much.
Fun, yeah?
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
Let's talk to you.
Yeah, lovely to see you.
Good man.
Bless,
Do it again, yeah?
Yeah.
Say that thing again, man. Can we talk?
This is Lessons for Life saying for the last time on Sunday, can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. Thank you. Good night.
Gonna have to work on that.